So the Children Care Council is set up to give children and young people who are in care and care leavers a voice. So ultimately it's about making changes to the way Durham County Council runs and works with children and people who are looked after. Over the years we've done lots of changes, so recently the young people have just created a looked after guide for anybody who's coming into care, so that they have an experience from a child's point of view to enable them to be comfortable and make the experience of coming into care much more positive.
We meet once a month, and it's a place where people in care can just come along and just talk about different subjects, and we have different topics on each meeting,
and we basically get our say on what we want to be changed. So we can talk about if there's any issues in the care system.
I've been with my carers for just over 8 years. I call my carers mum and dad. So my mum heard about it and she was just like, oh, do you want to go along to it? And I was like, I might as well, because for a 7-year-old it just sounded like something to do to get out the house, really. And I came along and I was like, oh, I enjoy this. So I started coming, because it's on monthly. So I started coming on a monthly basis and all this, and then I just became friends with all the other people who came.
I'm Karen Robb. I'm the strategic manager for looked after children and care leavers for Durham. It's really important that we listen to what they have to say and that we make sure that what we're doing is actually in their best interests.
So there's fun days, and you can say what you want to change in the care system.
It allows kids in care to have their own voice and say what wants to be changed.
It gives us opportunities to talk about different things we have in our care home, or if we have problems about the social or whatever. Everyone can have their own say.
Ellie, the person that runs it, she's really down to earth and easy to speak to, and it's run in a comfortable place. We have drinks, crisps, and we just sit around a table and talk, and I find that that's quite nice.
So kids in care can get their voice and their views across. Instead of trying to talk to a social worker, they can talk to other like-minded kids, and they can all share their ideas and get it across to them.
It's good to be able to say, look, this is what actually happens, this is what the reality is like, and I feel like adults can't say what children are feeling because they're not us.
We all know each other, don't we? And then sometimes some of the group will come to talk to elected members with us, so when we ask them to come to things like that, they're not anxious about coming because they know we're all there and that we support them and that we listen to what they have to say.
Through the Children Care Council I've had my name changed. I've got to see my little sisters, I've got to see my aunties and my cousins.
They are getting a service by the council, so it's important that they shape and design that service. So it's their lives at the end of the day, so it's important that they're involved in their own review meetings, their care plans, but also changing the way the whole service runs as well. So it's really important, and the mechanism for that is through the Children Care Council.
So if it wasn't for these, I probably wouldn't be where I am now.
We're just any ordinary child in the end, and we just want to be like everyone else.
You wouldn't talk your normal everyday mates about it because you might get laughed at, but everyone is in the same situation, or they've got similar situations to you, so they know where you're coming from, and they can understand what's happening.
Thank you, CICC!